Well, hi there, it's Amanda, Creative Gardener. So in this video I'm going to be giving you an update on the papayas. We'll see them in their current state, and I'm also going to tell you a bit about their properties, what their benefits are, and did you know that the leaves have some interesting um, benefits as well. So we'll start on this tree. I've got several different varieties, and the way I started growing them was just we buy a papaya, I plant the seeds, I literally dash the seeds out into the garden, and then when they start to grow, I will put them in different places, um, and that's how I've grown all of them. And I've had some dwarf varieties, and this is a different variety to all the ones I've had, because when I saw this and saw all the flowers, I thought it was a male papaya. But as we can see, there's a fruit coming out there. See, we've got all these flowers, and then we've got a fruit there. So it means that it's got male and female. It's not just a male, it's not just a female. Because if it was just a male, it wouldn't have the fruit. You'd have all the flowers, and I'll show you. I think I've got 2 or 3 males now in the garden. And I've been lucky in the sense that, you know, to have the females that will fruit. And I do plant a lot because we have the slugs and the snails who are my rivals, and they come and they eat the flowers and just mash up the tree just like this. So you can see the damage that they do over time. But what this particular one has done is it's given us a side shoot, and then we've got a fruit there. And look at the flower, look at the size of the flower. So you're going to see different sizes. So look at this particular flower, that's like at least 2 inches big, and then we've got the fruit directly coming out the side there. And then look at that one up there. See, we've got the smaller flowers, and we've got multiples, and then we've got it coming on a little stalk. Okay, so as we go and see some of the other varieties, I'll tell you a bit about the leaves and the fruit. So we're going to walk this way so you get a little gentle stroll here.
The unripe green fruit can be eaten cooked, and the ripe fruit, the papaya, is usually eaten raw without skin or seeds. The black seeds of the papaya are edible and have a kind of a peppery taste. The leaves can also be used, and in some parts of Asia, they're steamed and eaten like spinach. And in Brazil and Paraguay, the unripe fruits are used to make a sweet or preserve. So it's really high in vitamin C and A, as well as fiber and healthy plant compounds. And it also contains an enzyme which is used to tenderize meat. The papaya has powerful antioxidant effects, and the leaves are often used as an extract. You can make a tea with the leaves or juice, and has been found to treat symptoms relating to dengue fever, reduce inflammation, improving the blood sugar, and supporting skin and hair health, and has also been noted for either, like preventing cancer or treating the symptoms of cancer. So we have in the papaya, it's got an amazing list of benefits.
So this particular one, it's given us fruit in the past, and then the snails attacked it and attacked the top bit, and I thought it was a goner. And then what this one has done is it's put out some side shoots, and we've got some flowers coming out, and again I have to really keep an eye on this one because the snails will come in and the slugs and will eat the flowers. So this particular one has got smaller flowers as well, but it does fruit a lot. Once they've all come out and formed, you could have at least 5 or 6 come out, and then they start to ripen one after the other. So this one's produced really nice fruit, and it's got, you know, quite a few flowers at the top, and even in these side shoots they've got some flowers. So the one you've just seen here is a male, this little one here, and it's scented. It's got a beautiful honeysuckle scent coming from it. It's lovely. This particular one, I'm not too sure yet. Until it starts to grow a bit taller, it'll be difficult. I can't tell whether it's going to be a male or female. There was another one here, a dwarf variety, and that had some nice fruit. But again, the slugs and the snails. So let's go this way. I've got them dotted around the place, so I've put one back here. Here's another small one. These are my cassava. We're going to go down there next. Okay, so this is another small one. Again, it's still too early to tell, but it's hanging on. And we'll go around, yeah, this way. It's my throat. So there's a couple here. This one's competing with my neem tree. See if I come in. And this is a female, so it's got some shoots coming out. It had a few more. Where you can see that looks like a little stump there, that's the damage that the slugs and the snails, they eat the flowers. And when the fruit, if it gets to that point where, oh, just walked into a cobweb, where there is young fruit on, they'll come and destroy that. Let's get in a bit. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, see, here's another, that's another female, and the emerging flowers were eaten. It wasn't quick enough. This is Slug Alley. They seem to like it here. When I first did the garden and we're doing the beds, oh my gosh, a neem seed. You dropped a neem seed. Look at this. Woo. Now this is a neem seed. And I'm excited because I grew this neem tree from seed and now it's producing its own seeds. The flowers from this neem tree are beautiful again, and a profuse of white flowers that are highly scented. It's beautiful. But it dropped the seed. So normally they come out in clusters. Anyway, let's get back to this. Yeah, so they will just munch away. And so I'd put down the black plastic to stop the weeds. And this whole section, for a long time I wasn't growing in it. But when things started to grow, I left the black plastic down. Again, just trying to keep the paths from, having a lot of grass. And didn't realise it was going to be a shelter for the slugs. Every now and again I lift it up and you'll find a lot of slugs under there. We'll just get rid of them. Anyway, so let's have a look at, should go this way, yeah. So I've planted a few here. I'd originally planted, oops, oh, I've got walked into another cobweb. So, this one there. Hold on, I just have to, before I walk into it. Okay, so this particular one, and we can see some fruit coming out there. Look at these are this is its second fruiting, so I'm pleased about that. And I've managed to stave off. Every now and again you'll see a snail. I saw two snails that was on the leaves, the underside, so it had to have climbed up, obviously. So I managed to knock them off. And I've just recently opened up this area because there was the clamid cherry tree, which is, which one? This one. So here's its branches, but the branches were overhanging alongside the moringa, so I've managed to clear it so that it can grow to its heart content. And see the fruit we've got. The only thing, it's bending over, so I'm hoping that some of the fruit will grow on the other side so that these ones will be able to survive. The only other thing with that I find is you get this white powder on the leaves. So I wouldn't, when I see it like this, I wouldn't use it. I'd probably use the younger ones. But this has had this problem before, and I'll just have to, again, with the Mexican sunflower, put them around it and help it. And here's the male. Again, look at the flowers, how they droop down, and that's to attract the bees. And we've got bees and wasps. We've got two different types of bees, and the carpenter bees, which are big, massive. They're about 2 inches, and it seems like it. They may be just an inch, no, 1.5 inches, and they're black, and it looks like they've got an armour, but they haven't. Well, it looks like that anyway. They're shiny. So this is the male, and again, if you imagine the amount of scent we have in this particular area, it's gorgeous. So we've got this other one here. This is a female. It's growing a bud there. And I planted a couple here. So this is a female. We've got 2 females here. So I have been lucky that most of when I plant the seeds and they start to grow, that they're the female variety, which is going to give us fruit. And then we've got some small ones. I can tell that this particular one probably has an issue growing in the shade, so it's doing, it's growing really slowly. And then the only other place that I've grown them is just outside when we come out of the house in the back garden. I threw some seeds back there and they started to grow. Do you want to have a look quickly? But let's cross the rickety bridge. It's cold. Hey, what you doing, Cole? Okay, let's go this way. I can see them. I haven't checked whether they're male or female. Oh, female. But again, it's a different, slightly different variety. The flowers are long. So I'm not sure whether it's like, the difference between the long papayas and the stumpy ones, the roundish ones. And this looks like it might be a male because it's hard to see, come from that way. yeah, this one's got multiple flowers there. Yeah, so it might be. And I recently, oh look, there's one there. It was growing in the cracks. Because what I did was we had some seeds and I just dashed them out here. Then they started to grow and I moved the two that was growing. There were two that you've just seen, but I've recently just dashed a few more. Again, this is my compost bin fell down and then the wasps decided to make a home. Then they left and I haven't dared look in it. Just like, okay, we'll wait a while and let it all die down. Yeah, so that's that. And yeah, see these, this is how the leaves should be. So I would use it from a plant like this, use the leaves. So, oh no, what I showed you there, sorry about that. No, that's a Mexican sunflower, isn't it? Yeah, it's not papaya. But yeah, again, look at these leaves. Nice and unscathed. So that's a papaya. So I will be coming back for some, again, looking to see how I can use in the studio, like maybe use the leaves in eco dyeing and creating some gorgeous patterns on fabric. And I recently did a course where we looked at I'll leave it up, looking at the plants and the flowers and then creating an image. So if you're interested, I'll leave the details. But yeah, this is the wonderful papaya. So I will see you again soon. You take care.